Good morning, everyone. This is Elayne from Anabellas. Welcome back to Flosstube number 40. I'm so happy that you're here. I hope everybody had a wonderful week, getting in lots of stitching time and quilting time and paper crafting. I had a great week. You should see this desk right now. I have so many things to share with you. So first, let me start by explaining why I have on Christmas clothes. So I've got on a Christmas sweater and I've got on cute little Christmas earrings and a cute little Christmas bracelet because we are kicking off Christmas here at Anabellas. And I am focusing the next 2.5 months on stitching just Christmas. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time today taking you through all of the charts that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of months in preparation of Christmas gift giving and decorating my home. So I thought I would share those with you today. And then I thought I would show you some store haul that came in, as well as some fabric that is by Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea, that I'm sure you want to take a sneak peek at. I don't know if you watched BELLABUNDLE. If you did, you can run to the kitchen and get another cup of coffee or whatever it is that you like to drink as you sit here and stitch along as I share my day with you. But I'm going to go ahead and share a little bit of the fabric that came in, and I'm probably going to show you some of the CozyUp fall fabric that came in, just in case you're interested in a BELLABUNDLE. So anyway, let me tell you a little bit about what I did all week. So Sunday was awesome. We got to spend, quite a bit of the day with Elijah. He is our 2.5-year-old. He'll be 3 in November. I can't even believe it. Next month, actually. On Thanksgiving, he turns 3. So we spent a great Sunday with Elijah and his mommy, Michelle, my oldest. We went out for breakfast, and then we went to the park, and then we made cupcakes with Grandma, and it was just so much fun. So the place that we go to breakfast is at the beach. It's called John G's. It's a really popular restaurant here in South Florida. But here's my little guy. He is, let me show you that smile. Just look at him. Isn't he beautiful? He is just cute as a button and the most loving, sweetest little boy you could ever possibly meet. When he first saw me, he Velcroed himself to me, and it took about 20 minutes before he would, stop holding Grandma so tight. So it was just awesome. And then I wanted to show you baby Colton. He is just getting so big, and the hair. So he is just cute as a button. That's him sitting up in his little chair. And he turns 3 months old, what's today? On Tuesday. So he'll turn 3 months old on Tuesday, and he is just coming along great. And then baby Kobe is due on the 11th, which I think is Monday. Could be Tuesday, not sure. But the girls got their photos back from the photographer. Courtney's sister is a photographer here in South Florida. She does birth pictures as well as some other videos. But there are the girls, and there's Courtney, and we are on serious baby watch, so keep your fingers crossed. I don't know. She says that he's very settled, and she thinks he's just going to take his time and maybe not come for a couple weeks, but we'll see. So what else did I do? Stitched a little bit, not too much, but got some stitching done. I'm excited to find out that I did get my name picked to attend StitchCon Weekend A. So that is going to be so much fun. I made my hotel reservations and connected with Annie at the Proper Stitcher, who I'm really looking forward to meeting, as well as some other folks that will be there. And all of you that attend, any of you that attend, I can't wait to meet you in person and have a nice stitchy weekend together. So I'm very excited about it. It's my first stitching retreat that I'm going to be going on, so I'm absolutely thrilled. So very happy to be doing that. And speaking of Annie at the Proper Stitcher, she's one of my favorite floss tubers. I don't know how many of you have connected with her. I'm sure all of you have. But you know, I watch Flosstube quite a bit, so if you check the links below, I'm going to list just a few of my favorites, not all of them, but every week I'm going to update you and just let you know who I've watched the week before. Some weeks I don't watch everybody, but because I just run out of time. But I'll put some links below so that you can know who I'm watching as I'm stitching. You might find them to be as fun and as enjoyable as I do. So be sure to check out those links. Okay, so let's see. Are we going to begin with Elayne stuff, or are we going to begin with store haul? Why don't we begin with mine, because it's a lot. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'm going to take you through all of the items that I am going to be working on between now and the end of December. Some people are going to get late gifts. Some of these are WIPs and some are new. So let me take you through my WIPs first. The stockings were hung. This is part 1 and 2. Part 2 just came out, so this is also new to the store. You can go ahead and grab part 2 now. So this would be part 1, and then part 2 is here. So this is both part 1 and 2. And then I didn't get much done, but I got a little bit done this weekend, or last weekend. And I'm going to work on this as part of my Christmas kickoff here. And I am stitching this on 14 count Rain by Witchell, which I love. I also, let's see, what else did I stitch on? Okay, I stitched with our sit and stitch-in, which is every Tuesday from 7 to 9. A lot of folks said that they didn't find their invite until after the sit and stitch in, and they found it in their spam folder. So I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why Gmail sends stuff to spam, but if you check your spam folder, you're probably going to find the invite that's sitting there from Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an invite out every week. So every week, check your spam folder, and then if you want to sit and stitch with us on Tuesday nights, that would be great. We are working on Winter Rose Manor by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais, and you don't have to stitch this if you don't want to. You can stitch anything that you'd like that's in your stash, but that is just what we're working on, and I got a little bit done. It's very hard to stitch and talk for me. I don't know, but I got a little flower done. And then I started over here and got some of this done. And I'll work on this too in the days ahead. I'm talking very fast. Let me slow down. That is Country French Cafe Mocha by Witchell, and that is on a 14 count, which I'm really, really enjoying. It's a lovely, lovely fabric. It's very nice. Then Hello Winter is another chart that I'm working on between now and the end of the year. That's my little guy. He's coming along great. That's with Stitching with the Housewives, and I'm stitching this on 14 count chalkboard black by Witchell. Then this is my kit. Okay, so I'm kind of panicking right now. I picked this out to stitch for my sister for Christmas. And here is how much I've done. Okay, so, oh God, I don't know. I'm gonna just have to stitch this like a mad woman. But I'm not giving up because that's not in my nature. I'm just gonna keep stitching along and hope that I get it done. This might be the one that I stitch until the end of December. It may not make it to her by Christmas. But that's something I'm working on for Christmas. And then I'm also stitching Snowballs for Sale. And it's still in the hoop. I didn't take it out, but can you see? That's how much I've done so far. Whoops, it's upside down. There we go. So I'm working along on that. And that's coming along nicely. So put that over here. Then every week, I work out of Judy's books called Christmas Ornaments. This is book 3. Book 1 and 2 are also books that are in my stash that I'm working on. And I am stitching along and will continue to do so all the way through the end of the year. I'm stitching on 2 types of fabric. I'm stitching on a 14 count iridescent white, which is absolutely lovely, and you cannot even see the iridescence. There you go. beautiful iridescent white, just perfect for Christmas stitching. And I'm also stitching on 16 count or 18 count, I can't tell, Christmas red. So this is really, really nice to stitch on as well. So I have that. I am working on the Little House Needleworks. There's 3 charts that I'm working on. Firehouse for my son, and then I'm also going to stitch Needlework Shop and Quilt Shop. So this is on a 16 count natural Aida, and that is as much as I've accomplished so far on Firehouse. But I'm enjoying it. It's a cute little stitch. Okay. These are things that were in my stash before I went shopping in the store. So I'm going to show you what's in my stash that I was already planning to work on. And then I will show you what it's like to live with ADD or ADHD, which is what I have, and you know, get sidetracked and buy 12 other things. So let me show you what I have in my stash. So I'm going to work on Let It Snow by Prairie Schooler. This is 2018. Already got it kitted up. I just have to get moving along on that. So that'll be something that will be worked on as we kick off Christmas. I have the pillow that I just completed and showed you, Hello Autumn. I'm gonna go ahead and do this as well. This is Hello Winter. And this is something I'm gonna stitch for my husband and myself that we're gonna keep in our home. So I'll be starting that as well. I have to kit this up probably today. I'm gonna try to kit up everything that I'm showing you that's not kitted before I leave here, so that if I'm fighting something right now. I woke up this morning, I call it Bubba Gunk. We call my grandson Bubba, and he coughed on Grandma quite a bit on Sunday, and I woke up this morning with a headache, and I don't know, I got Bubba Gunk. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be on the couch a lot this weekend, just relaxing and stitching away. So I might start this. So that's Hello Winter. Then I'm gonna stitch this as well. This is called Country Winter, and this is by Plum Street. It's very beautiful, and yeah, I'm just so drawn to this. It reminds me so much of the family home in Buffalo that I lived in with my grandma and my sister and my family. So I'm going to stitch that. Then these are just little things that I'm going to stitch, and I'm going to try to do as many small stitches that I can. If I get them all stitched up, then as I sit down to make my list of who's on the good list and who's on the naughty list, I can decide who's going to get what and just have them to pull from. And they look like they're easy finishes. So this is by Lizzie Kate. It's called Tiny Tidings. I've shown this before, but it's now something I'm going to be working on. I think it's so cute. Then Romy's Creations Winter Greetings. I love that. That's going to make a real cute gift. This I pulled for myself, but I'm probably going to stitch it and give it, but I don't know. I may have to keep it. This is called Too Sweet, and unfortunately we sold out and I can't get any more. I'm going to try to see if I can get them from Ori, but Hoffman's doesn't have this. So that's sweet. I just love that snowman. Then I showed you this earlier, you know, in the year, and told you I was going to be stitching some of these from Sue Hillis. So I did, you know, bring this in today. I'm going to start pulling floss and deciding what I'm going to stitch first. But this is a great booklet. If you don't have it in your stash, it's in the shop. But it's just adorable, and I love this. Even if I do some for the kids, look how sweet those are. So this is probably one of my favorites. I had also showed you earlier this year that I've been replenishing my stash of books and leaflets that were lost in one of our many moves. So this is a book I love. I have quite a few at home now. I've recollected as many as I think I'm going to for now. And I've chosen a pattern out of here that I want to stitch right away. It's this one right here called Noel. And I've got the floss, I'm not supposed to show you that. I've got the floss pulled, so I'm gonna start on that, you know, sometime over the next 2 months. Okay, so that was all the stuff that was in my hendon. And a lot of you have asked, are you going to see the hendon? So I'm going to share, my special space. I've never shared it before, with the world, but I'm going to share my special space with you because it just brings me so much joy and so much pleasure just to sit in there and be around the things that I love so much. So stay tuned for that. We'll be, getting it ready to go live at some point. But here's some Elayne haul that I picked because I want to have things at my fingertips that I can stitch if I need to take a break from all of this. So here are just a couple little Mill Hill kits that I am going to stitch up to give as ornaments. This is Giving Snowman. So he's in my stash now. This little teddy bear. He's so cute. Tree Shopping. That's in my stash. And this little rocking reindeer. And I do believe that all the Mill Hill kits are either on sale right now, under sale, or they're in clearance. So if you want to check those out, you can. Our clearance sale is 20% off, and then everything else is 10 or 15% off. Okay, so here's something fun. This came into the shop this week. How pretty is he? He is just so cute. And look what Elayne did. I decided to give it another try. I know, I've said I wasn't gonna do it, but I've never been one that can be defeated. And to think that this little teeny piece of linen is gonna defeat me is just not something that I can live with, evidently. It keeps me up at night, it really does. Even though you guys have been wonderful and you can, tell me how much, you're challenged as well sometimes with linen, I decided to give it one more try. But this time I decided to be a little gentle with myself and try 28 count. So here is a pretty little start that I have on this chart on linen, 28 count. I'm putting this behind so you can see it better. And I did not have any trouble. I don't know, maybe the reason I wasn't able to do it before was I was using a count that was just too big to learn on. So this is a 28 count. I'm enjoying it. I'm not having any trouble seeing it, and I am stitching at night. So how cute. He is so cute. So there we go. I don't know that I'll do stitch on linen all the time, but I think for certain projects, I'm definitely going to try not to be intimidated. And I'm going to try to remember what our motto here is at Anabella's and what Elayne's motto is, which is it's okay to be perfectly imperfect. And this is probably not going to be perfect, but it's going to be perfectly imperfect to me. And I'm going to enjoy it thoroughly. And I'm enjoying the stitch, which is great. So thank you to everybody who has been cheering me on and being kind with your words and encouraging me not to give up and to give linen another try. I appreciate it. So I'll keep you posted on that progress every week until I get it done. A couple other things I pulled to work on is We Santa 2021. I thought this would be fun to stitch up. I pulled Mouse's Christmas Decorating. I pulled this. Okay, so again, Annie, you're getting a lot of shout outs today, Annie. I don't know what to tell you. But here's the problem. Annie got me hooked on these darn Quaker samplers. And I don't know that this is a Quaker sampler because I'm not as educated as she is about these things. But here's the problem. Now I'm hooked. So I found this, which I have now decided to add to that stash. Which if you could see my desk right now, I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not going to get through all this stuff this year, but I'm going to try. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. So I don't know. I'm thinking that I might decide to stitch this for my sister instead of that god-awful kit that I just can't bring myself to do. It's a full coverage, which is the problem. I don't know that I want to do a full coverage. But what about this? You know what's going to happen? She's going to fall in love with this too. So there you go. I may stitch that for my sister. Thanks, Annie. Then, I'm doing the tiny Modernist, the Sal, with the stockings were hung, which, by the way, I didn't mention it when I showed my WIP. We do have a group on Facebook, link is below, If you'd like to stitch along with us, join the Tiny Modernist Christmas sale, and we'd love to have you stitch along with us. But you know, I fell in love with this pattern too. My friend Laura is the one who did this. She grabbed this. I don't know how far along she is on it. She was part of our sit and stitch in, for those of you that attended. Anyway, it's the Nutcracker tree. So this is also by Tiny Modernist, and I ordered this fabric in 14 count because I can't, the call for fabric I believe is 32 count. I can't do that. Yes, it is 32 count, the call for fabric. So I was able to order 14 count Snow on Aqua. So I'm going to stitch this too. Yeah, right. I am, though. I'm going to. And then last but not least, I love this. Remember that I did the autumn pillow by Shepherd's Bush, autumn notes? Well, we have winter notes that just came into the shop. So this is winter notes. And here are the coordinating buttons. And because I really enjoyed stitching autumn notes, I'm going to go ahead and stitch winter notes. So what do you think? Do you think I'm going to get through a lot of this? I'm pretty determined. I mean, you know, if I can just sit and stitch all day, I would, but I have to run like multiple businesses. So, you know, and when Kobe comes, I'm going to kind of be short-staffed at the shop for a few weeks until, it all fell, until Charlene comes back to work. So, I don't know, but I'm going to give it an A for effort, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, would you like to see some other things that came in? Well, first let me show you this gorgeous bag. Okay, so backtrack. This bag is by Goose Design, and in order to kick off my Christmas stitching, I went ahead and ordered this. Look what it comes with. Isn't this adorable? I love it. And here's a beautiful, beautiful bag for my Christmas stitching. I don't know what project is going to have the honor of being in this bag, but this is just, the quality is amazing. I am so impressed. So if you have not shopped at Goose Design, then the link is going to be below so you can go and check it out. Her bags are beautiful, just gorgeous. So that is something new to Elayne. All right, so how about some store haul? Would you like to see some things that came into the shop this week? I don't think we're going to have any repeats from what I showed you, but let me take you through. Got some fun things. So here we go. I showed you the Christmas sampler that I'm doing by Praiseworthy Stitchers, but we also have Silent Night. So this just arrived. Isn't that pretty? Then we got in Gather and Give Thanks. This was popular last year, so this is back in the shop. This is one of our most popular Thanksgiving charts. So I wanted to show that to you. You've got plenty of time to do this, but this just came in. I already showed you winter notes. This is new to the shop. Very cute. And we do have the buttons, I just don't have them here. We have Fa La La Lane by Little Stitch Girl. Adorable. Oh God, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna see these and they're gonna move from here to my stash. I totally missed this. Adorable. And look, it went to the right. Store haul's to the left, Elayne's pile is to the right, and Fa La La just went to the right. Not good. I mean, just, it's silly. Okay, then we have All Is Bright. Another popular pattern last year that I'm bringing back this year because so many people loved this. Just beautiful. Then both of these, the next three are all from Sue Hillis, and they all came in this week. I showed you my cute little Rudolph. So Rudolph is available. Then we have candy canes. And we also sell a candy cane button in the store that is not shown here, but I pulled it to do myself. This is also in my stash. I just left it at home. I also pulled the candy cane button, and I'm going to put it on here somewhere. I think they're like $3. They're not that bad. So there's candy canes. Then we have Christmas in the Kitchen. Isn't that great? So pretty. Love Sue Hillis. I don't know if you saw this from Expo. I don't think you did because I didn't have it, but I have it in the store now. This is Auntie's Sewing Box. This is another booklet, like the Christmas booklet I just showed you. There's a bunch of different patterns or charts included, so you can stitch one or all of them, and they're just adorable. So there you go, that's Auntie's Sewing Box. And then this is adorable. This is by Pickle Barrel, and it's called Turkey Day, and it's got Black Friday, because we all love Black Friday, and then it's got the turkey for Happy Turkey Day. Those are fun to have out for Thanksgiving. And we got in 3 just re-released patterns and booklets from Blackbird Designs. So let me show you these. We have Violet Blue. This is stunning. These colors, there's the back. So Violet Blue, very nice. Then we have Maria Selby Humphrey, 1831. In the back. And this, oh, so pretty. I'll show you that. Pretty. We have that. Let me see what else is in here. Wow. You know what's really cool is that, you know, you have the sampler and then they give you an entire page describing the sampler itself, who stitched it, when it was stitched, and a little bit about the sewist. So it's very, very pretty. So that is Maria Selby Humphrey. And then last but not least is Honeysuckle Manor. This is gorgeous. I mean, I don't even have any words. This is just beautiful. This is 40 pages. And again, I don't know how long these will be available, but I ordered more, so I think I have some in the store. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I do. There's a closer picture. That's so pretty. Oh, look at that. Let's see what else we have. There's just so many pretty things in here. Gorgeous, huh? Uh-oh. You know when I say uh-oh, what that means? No, I don't have this at home yet. That's the problem with these things. You just want to keep stitching. You know, I'm starting to think that I'm not going to be able to stitch everything I love in my lifetime. How sad is that? Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So, there you go. Honeysuckle Manor. Gorgeous. All right. We have the Blue Flower Moonlight Sampler. I think we had this at Expo and then it was out, but it's back and it's so popular I wanted to show it to you. Sorry for the glare. It's Moonlight Sampler. And then we have, I can't pronounce the name and I'm Italian, Serenity de Campagna. I don't know. Thanksgiving Day. Cute little pillow. Don't laugh at my Italian. It's hard to believe I went to Rome. I couldn't speak a word when I was there, but there you go. Then Scissortail Designs. We gathered together to ask the Lord's blessing. Very cute. We all remember that song from when we were kids. Then this is also by Stony Creek. It's Flowers in Winter banner. And I just thought, how adorable are these little snowmen? Such a great banner. So that's here. And then Kathy Barrick's Absolutely Beautiful Nottingham. Let me show you this. It's just gorgeous. By Kathy Barrick. And for those of you who've been begging me to carry some more Ada, I was able to place an order with Fox and Rabbit at the expo, and it took a long time for the fabric to get here from Australia, but it's finally here. I want to show you what I've ordered for you so that you know, you're familiar with it. This is all by Fox and Rabbit. This is Black Swan. So we have Black Swan. Then we have Paper Bark. We have Duxbury, which is gorgeous. And then we have Mayflower, which is also another one of my favorites. So all of these are available. If you're interested in hand-dyed 14 count Aida, grab them while they're hot, because Australia is a long way away, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to better place the order so I have them in time to, you know, for all of you, because it takes a while to get here. So there's that. Okay, sip of coffee. Let me see what else I have. Okay, I've showed you all the store haul, except for, we're gonna segue right now into Stitching with the Housewives. Okay, so Stitching with the Housewives released their 3 new charts for December. Well, they're December releases, but they just came into the shop. So I'm going to show you these 3, and then I'm going to show you the fabric that just was released. So here is December calendar crates. And we do carry all of the months. So if you haven't started the calendar crate series, you can certainly do that. And then you can also join our group below if you want to stitch along with us as we do calendar crates. Then this is Here Comes Santa. This is their Back Up the Truck series. So Here Comes Santa. That's available today. I just got that in. All this came in yesterday. So for those of you who are waiting, they'll go. My daughter's going to be here today at 2, so she'll try to get as many out today as she can, and then the rest I'll come in tomorrow on Saturday, provided I'm not in bed sick, because I'm fighting something here, and I'll get the rest of it out tomorrow if she doesn't finish today. Then last is Hello Santa in the Jarred Up series. And there you go. So what I want to point out is that Priscilla finishes most of her charts with her fabric line. So she has what is known as Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. Then there are Chelsea's checks. And then she just came out with their stripes fabric. So what I've done is I've put together what we call Bella bundles. These are fat quarter bundles that you can purchase that are affordable so that you too can use them for your cross stitch finishing. So let me show you, I'm gonna run through them real quick. Let me show you the Bella bundles I put together with the brand new Priscilla's stripes that just came out. This is the black Bella bundle. So you'll get the pretty stripe, Priscilla's Pretty Plaids, another stripe, and then Chelsea's checks. In some of the colorways, there'll be 2 fabrics. In others, there'll be just 3. And in the grays, I only have 2. So this would be your black and white Bella bundle. Then we have blue and white. So she has 2 blue stripes. She has the blue on white and the white on blue. And then there's your Chelsea's checks and your Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. That blue Bella bundle in Priscilla and Chelsea. Then we have the last 4-pack is a red Bella bundle. So here is her dark Christmas red. I call it Christmas red. It's black on red. Then there is red on white. And then her Chelsea's checks and Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. So that Bella bundle is available. Then we have orange. So there's 3 fat quarters in this Bella bundle. There is the orange stripe. Then you have the plaid and the check. So there you go. And that's great for Halloween stitching. And you can pair this, of course, with the black right here. Where is that? Let me show you how it looks for those of you. See? So you can get both or you can just get one. But it's nice to have these in your stash, right? Okay, so there's that. And then here is the dark red. There you go. So this is black on red. And then last but not least are the grays. And she didn't have a stripe for the grays, so we do have just the Chelsea's checks and the Priscilla's Pretty Plaids in the gray if you want to grab that. So how fun are those, right? Those are really nice to have. And normally I stick with linen when I stick with, I stick with fabric on Bella Bits on Tuesdays, but I wanted to show you that real quick. And then let me fly through this. CozyUp by Corey Yoder and Moda, that's in. Bella Bundles, we have a green, which is beautiful. This is the white. Charcoal or gray. Again, these are all fat quarters. Absolutely gorgeous bluish green. I'm calling them blues. This is stunning. Orange. Cute little acorns. And last but not least, another favorite, the yellows. So there you go. I didn't want to spend too much time on those, but I did want to point them out because I know so many of you look to us for your fabric, for your finishings. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, wow, we're going now, 35 minutes. Okay, let's talk about the pattern of the week. This week, the pattern of the week is Autumn Band Sampler. This is by Tiny Modernist. This is 15% off just for a few days, so grab it while it's hot. I just thought this would be so much fun to stitch for fall, and we do have this now available for you. So that is our pattern of the week. The Christmas featured designer is going to be obviously Priscilla and Chelsea. So our Christmas series this week will be Priscilla and Chelsea, Stitching with the Housewives, these 3 charts, which are just adorable. So pick your favorite, pick them all, but they just have such a way about designing and stitching for Christmas. I just, you know, I really enjoy stitching their charts. And I think I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I kind of like this guy. I can't do them all, but I think I'm gonna do this guy. Should he go to the right or should he go to the left? I'm gonna put him to the right, to the left. Okay, let's see what else I have. Last week, I asked you guys who taught you how to stitch and how old were you? And I got so many fun responses. If you have not gone back to Flosstube 39 and read through some of the comments, do so. It's so cool to listen to what everyone says about, you know, who taught them how to stitch and how old they were. So go back and take a peek at that. We did have our random YouTube comment picker pick some winners. So this week, if your name is called, you need to send me an email to info@anabellas.net and I will get Happy Mail right out to you. And Happy Mail from this point forward, at least for the next month or so, is going to be a surprise. I thought about what I like, and there's nothing I like more than to have something arrive in the mail and not know what it is. So I thought, well, you know what, rather than tell everybody in advance, I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, send it to folks as a surprise. So then the question becomes, what if you already have it? Well, if you already have it, you can pay it forward. You can give it to a stitchy friend. You can barter or trade with a friend, but hopefully you won't have it, and you can enjoy the Happy Mail that I select for you. So watch your mailbox, and if you hear your name, be sure to send me that email. So last week's winners are Day by Day with Dana, Heidi Gronchi, Bonnie Tucker, Linda Spost, S-P-O-S-T, Debbie LaCroix, and Wanda Hoyt. So congratulations, ladies. I'm so glad that your name was selected, and I will get some Happy Mail right out to you. It is sitting on my desk. And for everyone else, we are all caught up now. So all of the Happy Mail has been sent, and we are now even. We are at this week. So I'm going to get these out right away. So let's think about what we can ask for next week's winners. Well, I am focusing so much on Christmas stitching right now, moving forward. So we're kicking off Christmas now. I want to know how you kick off Christmas. When do you start your Christmas stitching? Do you stitch all year long for Christmas, or do you, do what I'm doing and cut off your regular stitching and then just focus clearly on your Christmas stitching? So let me know. Share with me. In order to participate, you got to do a couple things. You have to comment on the video. You have to subscribe to my channel, so ring the bell. You have to leave a comment. And last but not least, you have to be over 18 and not use the words free or giveaway in your comment section. So I'm excited to see if anyone is like me and just turns off all their regular stitching and becomes laser focused on Christmas. I don't know. I put the sweater on today and it kind of puts me in the spirit, but it's 90 degrees outside. So the reason the air's on here is because I couldn't sit and do this video with the air off, which I've been doing. I would die. It's very warm. But I am excited to really focus on my Christmas stitching. It's been a rough couple years for all of us with COVID. And if there's anything we can do in our day-to-day lives that helps us, find joy, we should do it now. There's no waiting. We don't have to wait to, December 1st to do the things that bring us joy over the holiday season. So I'm kicking it off today. So here's to kicking off Christmas. Here's to all of you. If you are new, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. Let them know about me and about Anabellas. Maybe there's something here that they'll like. Follow us on Facebook. We have a number of groups that you might like to join. I'm also on Instagram. And over the next coming weeks and months, I hope to give you more of a peek into my life, share some cooking and some gardening and some quilting and some other things that I do with all of you. So thanks so much, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a great week ahead, that you get to do all the things you love with the people that you love the most. Thanks again. I'll see you next Friday. Bye.